reach the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And they hand it off to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Will avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
The Red Raiders looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They'll stop him behind the line. Loss of 1.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or the defense come up with a stop? Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And the Red Raiders looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Settling for 3 here will be a letdown after that great field position. It's 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That's how you finish a play. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. Now test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground. And by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
To throw, it's St. Clair. It's a short completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Crucial third down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson.
They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped full behind the line of scrimmage. But Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The catch is made inside the 10. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved. Gets a big gain with a nice throw. And now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Tigers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, just keep chipping away.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And the Red Raiders come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hunt over the middle. It's Wilson. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Toss play, running right. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's running out of time here. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
3rd and long to keep this drive going. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Finds his man. It's Davidson.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. They're going to run the motion. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down.
Love the option call here on 4th down. Gives the quarterback some options, makes the right read, keeps it himself, and gets the first down.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now they'll run it on the toss. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Caught near the goal line.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas Tech. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
To the air, it's St. Clair. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Football comes out. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They make the stop, but it's a big play to 31.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. They bring him down, a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's looking to scramble. And now the defense able to bring him down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. The tight end grabs it over the middle. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48. The Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That's caught. It's Miller. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Took contact on the throw. He's got it in the open. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Looking for a gap. It's Henderson. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Quick throw, testing the middle. And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's got it, no problem.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Pulls it in. It's Miller.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Running back with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Red Raiders come up to the line in a hurry-up. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
1st down here for this offense. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Bond. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
1st and 10 now, clock running, final minute of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle, it's Henderson. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab down the middle, it's Simmons. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Shotgun formation, here's an inside handoff. Touchdown, Auburn! The comeback is on.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He escapes the pocket, and he makes the catch in the end zone. The 2-point try gets them within a field goal now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Davidson.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at midfield.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback looking to scramble. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
How about this call here on 3rd down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Davidson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Pounding away with the run game. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This offense is still clicking. So the offense flexing real quick and stretching your lead here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. That's real win. It's Simmons. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Throws it to the right. Oh, what a grab! In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Grab near the sticks. It's Simmons. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff, went 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Look out, whole different game now. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Picked off, a crucial turnover. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Simmons. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere. And the offense would wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Throwing for his running back. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Oh, he's bringing it back. Across the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Texas Tech. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Well, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. We're going to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
And with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He could go. And the interception will end at the final play of the ballgame. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.